It's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol GIGL. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. I think does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I did this analysis yesterday, so that's where these red and green line annotations are coming from. But I want to get things updated here. I was not planning on doing a chart, but then again, each of these represents 30 minutes. I bring that up because check out the final 30 minutes. Got very crazy, and you can see volume just came pouring in. So I don't know if there was a late day press release or something, but all I know is the price got crazy. Now there is perspective that has been introduced into the chart. What do I mean by that? Well, if you're a day trader and you bought right there, or you bought right there, and you were hoping to sell within 11.2 seconds, then yeah, for you the chart's looking kind of rough. If you care about the big picture of things, then the bulls are still in full control because the bulls still have plenty of opportunity to build a higher base. And when you're trying to build long-term uptrends, that's what it's about. Put it in higher lows. And like I said, the bulls still have plenty of an opportunity to do that. So I get that there was a pullback. Final 30 minutes was crazy. But when the dust has settled, assuming again that you care about big picture perspective, the bulls are still in control. And case in point right here, and this will mean a little bit more to those of you that watched the video from yesterday, but I talked about the purple line there, the 50-period simple moving average, and the power of charts. Surprise, surprise, during this 30-minute crazy session here. It didn't hit it exactly, but I think we can all agree got pretty darn close and bounced right from that level. So, just to really illustrate this, big picture perspective a little bit better. Let's say it comes down here again and then bounces around right around that area and then heads back up. Yeah, that would be a pretty drastic pullback, but even after a drastic pullback like that, you'd still have this set of lows right here. You'd have this set down there, and if you picture each of these as stair steps, well, the overall stair steps are still heading in the upwards direction, and that's what uptrends do. As long as the lows are getting higher and higher, the stair steps continue up, and that's what you want to see. So 0.195 still actually in play as support. The price temporarily dropped below it, and I talked about that level yesterday. So that's still an area of support. And then, like I said, as I've already talked about, that purple line is going to be that longer-term level that did a great job of holding strong today. As far as levels of resistance, 21.5 cents here was broken the majority of the day, but that final 30 minutes, because the price closed below it, that's still got to be considered the shorter term area of resistance. And then one of the newest areas where the sellers seem to be hanging out right up here at the 24-cent mark. So a wild ride today, but when the dust is settled, big picture perspective, bulls still have a chance to build upon this uptrend. So we'll see if they can do that or not next week. One of the most popular questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together this free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then by all means, click right there to get access to the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and like I say, it is free. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend.